think the notebook project started when Allan MacKay did a studio visit. We were talking about drawing and painting. I mentioned that I work a lot in sketchbooks, notebooks, and I pulled out some to show him. And I think when he saw the notebook that became the center of this installation, he had a sense of recognition, and he said, "Oh, I wish we could show this somehow." Showing a notebook would be really quite difficult. Only so many people who can put on white gloves and flip the pages. If several hundred people did that, the notebook would fall apart. Or it could be shown in a case and one page turned every day, which is the way the illuminated manuscripts are shown, which is also somewhat frustrating. So Allan thought, what about shooting a video of the pages of the notebook, so somebody can sit on the chair and actually watch the pages go by. I thought, yes, we could make a video, but if we make a video, let's make some music. If we have music, it cannot be music that we just pick off the shelf. It has to be music that's created, especially for this video. So immediately I thought, yes, we would create an opportunity for a composer from the area to actually make a piece of music. I settled on the music of STORRING. It appealed to me from an aesthetic point of view. It also appealed to me because Nick specializes and writes a lot of electroacoustic music. It's not recorded music that's played with instruments and then replayed on a recording device. It's actually music that is being created as we listen to it. The way the piece sounds depends on what page you're at. It also depends on what pages you looked at just before. So the sound is actually unique to every viewer. The idea of a video with music was somewhat too linear, in the sense that the viewer would have a passive experience. They couldn't actually have the experience of leafing through the book at their own speed, of going forwards or backwards. So the concept in my mind of having some kind of control over the direction of the video, allowing the viewer to pick a page, was formulated in my head. An interface has to work very intuitively, without too much instruction for the user. What we finally settled for is the kind of traditional scale with a spring, with a mark at the side, and a hook. Inside the scale, there's an electronic slider that allows you to page through the notebook as you go to the different points in the slider. It was actually Rob who came up with the idea of the stones. He thought it would be a very tactile experience, and that's what we wanted to create for the user, rather than pushing buttons, which is a fairly nasty sort of interface. Wanted something that would be familiar and pleasant and have a certain poetry. So the stones we thought would be quite suitable. The piece worked in a very interesting way, in the sense that it's not one stone, one page, but having stones of different weights. If you put a heavier stone, you have 2 pages. If you put a light stone, nothing happens. You have to add another one. If you put several stones, several pages go. So there's a certain amount of randomness that actually creates a unique experience for every viewer.